opportunity. Sexy Red, little brother, you look like, you staring like Sexy Red. You look like Sexy Red. You look like the goofy emoji, to be honest with you.
Promo, hit me right now, let's do it. 1700 killer.
Hey, what's up, y'all? Y'all know my slogan. I don't know it all, but I know what I've been through. Now, before we get into this video, make sure you check us out on Patreon at www.patreon.com/Hookah Anonymous _. You guys been telling us to create one for the longest, so we recently created a community where we will upload videos that we can't share on YouTube due to their guidelines. We'll also be dropping the latest to there first, behind the scenes information that you wouldn't find anywhere else on our socials. So make sure you become a member, and after you do that, head over to our official Instagram page at Hookah Anonymous _ and follow us there. Now without further ado, let's get into what you guys came here to see. Now, VonOff1700 and King Yella. These two been going at it for the past few days. I didn't decide to cover it because it just seemed like some internet stuff that's not even really serious, and it seems like maybe these guys are harvesting the attention from it or whatever they got going on. I'm not too sure. Now, for the people to not get confused, we're not referring to King Von, rest in peace, because I've seen someone on Instagram ask why King Yella was dissing King Von because they heard him say Von. And usually the first person people refer to whenever they hear Von, if you aren't from Chicago, and sometimes even if you are, is King Von. However, you have guys such as KTS Von and now VonOff1700, who has recently made a name for himself after his song On Deck went viral, where he appears to be dissing his ops, and the hard beat also made it likable amongst most people. The video currently sits at almost 5 million views on YouTube, and it was just released only 4 months ago, which some people would say that maybe, VonOff1700 was an overnight success. Some say this may have helped Von's success when it comes to the music. However it goes, Von got his foot in the door one way or another. Now, most recently, Von and King Yella have been going back and forth with each other. Honestly, I don't even know where the beef between the two came from. We do know that it went as far as Von threatening King Yella while they were on live, and he told King Yella that he was going to take his life. Now, judging from context clues from what King Yella was posting previously, he's alleging that Von was hyped up by No Limit Cairo to diss him, stating that Cairo put the battery in his back to come at him and he don't even know him basically. This stems from a live that Von was on with Cairo, where he took a few shots at King Yella, and VonOff1700 chimed in as well, dissing King Yella as they were all on live.
But don't get mad at me because you went on, somebody recorded you in the background saying King Yella goofball. Did I ever mention you?
No, that wasn't in the background. Look, I ain't trying to hide that you a goofy. I ain't trying to hide that. I'm telling you that.
That's y'all the problem. Y'all do to prove a point. I do what I want.
I wasn't saying you was a goofy to be like hiding from you. No, I'm telling you, you a goofy.
Damn. All right. Show me I'm a goofy. That's all I'm telling you.
All right, where you at?
Now, O-Block affiliate Munaman took to his Facebook and reposted International Drill's post about King Yella dissing VonOff1700, in which we'll get to in a few, but he would caption it saying, quote, "This N-word Yella always talking. I'm popping his eye, I'll run into him." So before we get into what King Yella had to say about Von, here's what I think is happening between King Yella and others that never even met him, but seem to be mad at him or just irritated. Now, some people may see him on the internet always involved in something, whether it's dissing or saying he pushing peace or speaking on someone else, and it may irritate people. There's plenty of times I see in the comments where people call King Yella annoying or say he's doing too much, but then you do have those that actually like King Yella and reason with his view on things. So you're always going to have people who agree with what you're doing and people that don't. It's life. The only thing I personally dislike is the pushing peace stuff, where him and a few others at a point in time said they wanted to push peace, but didn't hold their end of the bargain. Only person I can say that actually did is FYB J-Man, and he's still going strong with it, and he's actually not allowing others to sway him off his mission. Pushing peace isn't as easy as people think, and it's not an easy thing, because of course you're always going to have ops that's not on the same page. However, if that's what you choose to do, you got to stick with it. You got to pick a side and stay there. Don't let people trick you out your position. And let's be real, some was only acting like they wanted to push peace because it was getting them attention at the time. But anyway, let's get into King Yella giving King Von and KTS Von their flowers, stating that they're the only gangsters they know that go by the name Von, Chicago. Then we get into the previous post Yella had to say towards VonOff1700. King Yella would take to his Instagram story to say, quote, "Only gangster Von from the rack I know was at King Von from the 100 emoji." Then in the next slide, I guess he forgot KTS Von, so he would say, quote, "Oh yeah, my bad, long live KTS Von." Now in previous posts about 2 days ago, King Yella would troll 1700 Von by taking to his Instagram story and saying, quote, "At VonOff1700, watch your mouth, nerd, gangster. Y'all effing therms, computer geeks, schoolboys, good with words, and now y'all gangsters cause y'all got a gun. I'm a goofball. I will ball your little ad up, Carlton boy." Then in the next slide, he would say, quote, "Nerd K," as he put the little nerd emoji. Then in the last one, he would say, quote, "Name one ninja to say I can't come back on my block." Laughing emoji. Please, I'm waiting for it. Now I'm assuming that that post came after he was on live with Von and No Limit Cairo, and Von mentioned that he's in Vegas. He haven't been back to his hometown within 5 years or something like that. I'm not too sure, but he pretty much said he's in Vegas and he can't come back to Chicago. Now 1700 Von didn't say too much. I only seen this post from him unless I miss, majority of what he said, but I didn't see Von 1700 say too much as a response. I guess he just want to leave it in the streets, and it just is what it is. Now, here's what I think, right? When it comes to King Yella and him being on the internet and, him wanting to push peace, and the next you hear him dissing or he's doing X, Y, and Z. I think this is why people are kind of confused, because they see him pushing peace 1 minute, but then after that, you see him on live dissing or getting into it with somebody. Like I said in the beginning, it's not easy, right? When you push your peace, it's not going to be an easy task, because once again, your ops, everybody's going to have something to say, but you got to have enough in you to tune all that out, because you got a mission, right? If it was easy, everybody be doing it, but it's not easy, and it takes a certain type of individual to actually want to push peace and stick to it. Not lose focus, not let people trick them out their position. Like I said, it's a certain type of individual. Now I also think King Yella has to pick a side and stay there, but this is when I say between being a street guy and an online personality or YouTuber, blogger, whatever you want to be. He has to remember that if he's going to be a YouTuber or a square, as they would say, and not be in the streets, it's always going to be someone that feel you not like that, or you not tough, or you this and that, and that's okay. Right? That's okay. You have guys all the time that say things like, "Oh, you just a blogger. Oh, you just a YouTuber." And once again, that's okay. It's only a problem when you start reacting to it and you start looking weird when you go extra to prove something. If you know what you know, you don't have to sit there and prove to everybody anything. Don't let people trick you out your position. And there's always going to be people to instigate, but you pay no mind, because guess what? If you do crash out, them same people gonna be there and call you stupid for crashing out. So it's a situation where damn if you do, damn if you don't. You can't win with the internet, but you gotta have it in you to not care what anybody say and just stick to your mission, right? Now that was pretty much it when it comes to King Yella and VonOff1700. Like I said, I haven't really seen too much of a response from Von. I guess he's gonna keep it in the street. I don't know how serious these guys are, because like I said, this is something that just came out of nowhere. It started on the internet, but like I said, this is how things really just get out of control, which is weird. All of this is really starting off of something off the internet, off of social media, and somebody could possibly lose their life or whatever. Who knows how it goes? It just is what it is. Y'all jump in the comments, let me know what y'all think about this. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Hit that bell so you're notified every time we drop new content. And remember, as long as you keep on watching, I'm gonna keep on dropping, and I'm out.